We are live.
Woo!
Welcome to the Live in the Moment podcast. Today is Cinco de Hangover, where we celebrate having drank too much the day before. Did you drink way too much today, bro?
Today, I mean...
See, maybe I did. If
Yeah,
I'm thinking
well,
today's...
no. I
How was
mean,
your Cinco de Mayo, bro? Did
my
you
Cinco
drink
de
it
Mayo
up?
was I had a little bit of drinkage going on.
A little bit?
I had some tequila,
Margarita?
some shots of tequila, and some margaritas.
Nice.
That was good.
So,
I think I had
tacos?
No,
tacos?
no. I think I had two margaritas and two shots of tequila.
Well, Cinco de Mayo is always kind of fun because who doesn't love Mexican food and just celebrating drinking? It's
I don't really need a special day to celebrate drinking, but
most people
Yeah.
don't. Most
Yeah.
people don't. But I enjoyed it. I don't usually drink, but I had a nice thing of vodka, some lemon, some
that's always
lime.
Nice.
That was pretty much it. It was probably actually too much lemon, weirdly enough. It was really citrusy.
Oh.
Yeah. Fun topics for us today?
It's not really. I don't know. I'd consider it fun. It's more.
Okay.
It's more serious.
Well, it's fine to have a
It's more
serious
about.
topic,
Yeah.
but
It's more about living in the moment, really.
Well, that's
Um,
it's the namesake.
and right. But I've been doing a lot lately, and I mean
Yeah.
a lot. So I've been kind of fraying at the edges.
Yeah.
And it's interesting when it comes to living in the moment. You really have to recognize that initial emotional reaction, and then take the time to suppress it before actually moving on with your day. Because otherwise it'll creep back up on you, and then you'll project it, and shit'll get weird. So it's when living in the moment, when things are getting tense, when you're getting stressed, remember, you still have to just slow it down, take the time to recognize your emotions and how they're reacting, and then suppress them to make the logical decisions that are necessary to move forward with that circumstance.
Absolutely.
So that's something I discovered the other day.
Yeah.
So yeah, figure bring that one up.
Oh, it's important. It's like you got to take that emotional distance. It's like you got to understand you're always going to have the emotional reaction.
Yeah.
It's part of
Natural.
it's your body's response to something. But you have to. It takes a few moments. It really is just time,
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
it? I mean, it's like you get hit with the wave of some type of emotion. You're like, well, let me just
Deep
take
breaths.
get a minute or two away from it, and then come back and make that correct decision.
When it comes to working, how much work is too much work? What do you
That's a
What
good
do you
question.
consider too much? When have you crossed the line? Or is there a line?
I think it really depends on where you're at and what your goals are at the time. I mean, I very much believe in there's a point at the front, like at the very beginning in people's lives, because we're still young, we're still at that point. You got to put in so much extra to be able to be more comfortable later. And there is going to be a point that we're not going to be able to put in as much as we can now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to wear out. But to your point, I mean, you got to take some breaks like every other week or something. You got to at least have like that day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's I'm almost thinking of going back. You got to have like a Sabbath. Just
Yeah.
you got to take that day to do nothing.
Yeah.
You
for
got to
sure.
just rest. But then every other moment of every other day should pretty much be you killing it. That's probably the way you got to do it. So that's a good question because I've been struggling myself. You know, we've been working so much. You get to the point.
Am I doing it wrong? Am I
doing
killing
too much?
myself? Yeah.
Yeah. You know, but I know right now expanding into some extra territories, you got to put in that extra work to where they start taking root. And if they take root, you can maybe remove some roots in other areas, and that's kind of how it's going to fix itself. But yeah, take those Sabbath. You know, are you going to MegaCon?
When's MegaCon?
June,
June.
I think.
Um,
It's coming up.
I might.
I'm going. So
In Orlando?
yeah, that's the
Ooh.
Orlando convention.
Oh.
So any convention heads out there, if
I might.
in the area, it's a fun. I've been thinking I just need to have a break, have kind of a vacation a little bit.
That could be.
I haven't had one in a while.
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
go ahead. People watch and
Yeah,
check out the
people
vendors and
watch.
talk. And
Well, I mean, also if you're in Orlando, you can always pop over to wherever. I mean, really. You can go
There's
to
a lot going on.
Universal.
And I've been talking about that with Colleen. We were thinking about even just going, just soon-ish. You know, not way before Halloween. I always love doing horror nights, but yeah, I was thinking just coming up. So if you guys were down, we'll probably plan it that way.
Absolutely. Always make time for yourself.
So that's the real lesson, I guess, is taking that time for yourself. And when you
not too much time.
And when you take you can't, because then you get behind
you
and
get lazy.
You get really stressed and
don't give yourself ulcers in the same token, you know?
Yeah.
Don't throw up every day.
You got to take that break, but when you do take that break, it is just as important to live in the moment.
Yeah, you have to live in that break.
You have to be able to enjoy your break.
Live in that break.
You can totally ruin your own vacation by mentally going back to work.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. That kills it. It kills it so much. You don't get that mental refresh. You come back to work almost more agitated because you feel as though you were robbed of that vacation, that time off. I went to the Hard Rock the other day and I won $350.
No shit.
Yeah.
How much did you put down?
I put down 20. So, or no. I put down 20, but I want, yes, okay, 20. Okay, so here's the situation, right? So there's a Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tampa. There's a craps table with 3 large dice that get shaken up, and there's a monitor. There's like 8 different virtual stations for you to bet on each round. And I put $20 in the machine, and so I'm playing, and I'm up and down, back and forth throughout the night. I think I put a total of 60 in the machine with that last round, and then I'm coming up on my last 20 in the machine. I put 10 on one of the tiles. That's 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if it's any of those numbers, you win. If it's a 2, you get paid out double. If it's a 12, you get paid out triple.
Oh wow! Okay.
So I bet 10 on that. And I don't know, I had a gut feeling. I'm like, it's going to be 12. But it's not just going to be 12. It's going to be 6 and 6, which is an option on the left-hand side that pays out 31 to 1. So I put 10 on that, and the dice rolled the 12. I got paid out triple on the 10, and so I got 40 from that one bet and 310 from the other one.
Wow.
And, and that happened.
Wow.
I was in disbelief. I was looking at it, and I'm like,
I did not just luck out like that.
I know. Like, this is the last 20 I had in this machine, and it just turned into 350. Now, naturally, I only left with 300 because I kept going back and forth between 300 and 400.
Well,
I had another good fun hour, but I still left with 300.
If you just made that much money, you might as well gamble with some of it, because a lot of it you didn't expect to have.
Like, that was...
Holy shit.
No, I know. I
forget that. What was that, Powerball or whatever? Mega Million, whatever that just came through?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, craps.
Yeah, forget that. If you could just win some money. Yeah. Wow. That is awesome.
That was some fun stuff, dude. Oh, I had a hell of a time.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of vacations and drinking, that's quite a...
I was having a rough week, and I figured because my work week was so rough, I usually have really good luck when that's happening.
Oh,
so I went
okay.
to the Hard Rock, and I'm like, let me try it. Let me try it.
That's
and
interesting.
I was right.
There you go.
Whatever. I was there for like 4 hours. And,
I got lucky, if you can call it that.
Yeah.
I took my car in to get fixed, and apparently it had 0 oil in it. And this thing has so much sludge that he honestly didn't think it would turn on. He thought I broke the car. I mean, he thought it wasn't going to work. So at this point, I need to keep getting new oil every 1,500 to really clean out the sludge.
Wow.
Yeah, I felt like it. Felt like it was almost broken.
That's
so it's funny that that
check
day,
your oil, folks.
Because I had this feeling in my gut. I'm like,
important.
There is no way I am making it into work today. Like, I have to get a ride. I have to do something about this car. I'm not driving it again. And I had to go through a whole rigmarole with rides and stuff. You weren't feeling well, it happens. But I had to figure out how to get to work and still get to work and get my car in. I drove my car into the shop, God knows how. And luckily they were able to fix that. I had my ride situation set up. And, that was... Wow, I'm so glad it is working though.
Right.
Yeah, and then I can hopefully keep it working.
Yeah, that's.
Oops, I am really bad with cars.
You gotta watch that. That's not a cheap thing.
I'm sorry. Let me correct that. I'm very negligent with cars.
Yeah,
it's not bad with them. It's negligence.
It's negligence, really is.
I'm the problem.
For sure.
Well, on that happy note, hope you enjoyed your Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
I hope you'd enjoyed your May the 4th. Did I send you a picture for May the 4th?
No.
I didn't send you a picture?
You didn't send me a... No.
Okay. I sent it to some other folks. I had a nice, snazzy picture of sexy Darth Vader. I will show you afterwards.
Sexy Darth Vader?
Sexy Darth Vader. I need to pull it up.
Yeah,
I need to
what
show
is-
you
what
guys.
is
I'll show
sexy
you from my
Darth
phone.
Vader? This is.
You got to see sexy Darth Vader.
This is.
May the Fourth be with you.
Oh.
Sexy Darth Vader.
Oh, sexy Darth Vader.
You see that? Stunning. Sexy Darth Vader. May the Fourth be with you. Happy Cinco de Mayo. We'll catch you next week. Hope you enjoyed. Live in the moment.